One thing we're not expecting to find much of in our trenches is Roman glass, because as a valuable commodity, it was always collected and recycled. Typically, Adrian has found only the one piece of glass on this site, but over the next few days, we're going to attempt perhaps our most ambitious experiment yet: to recycle some glass in a primitive furnace, just as the Romano-British people might have done. Gilbert Burrows, a local farmer, is getting the experiment underway by using his experience of pottery kilns to build our furnace, which will be based on archaeological evidence.
That's right.
John, the archaeologist.
That's right.
Ed.
Glass blower.
And
Gilbert.
Gilbert, who's the potter.
That's right.
And he's the man who made the Samian ware last night. Hi
there, Tony.
How's it going?
It's going very well so far. We're obviously going to have a few snags and problems because this is real experimental archaeology.
You haven't made one of these before?
And to my knowledge, this has never really been attempted in such conditions.
It looks like little tugboats, doesn't it?
It's not going to float, though.
So how does it work?
Well, this is where the timber is going to go in the front here, and the heat is going to be concentrated here and drawn through the furnace. Gilbert's left the front of the furnace. This is eventually going to be domed over. He's left the front open so that you can see the pot inside there. That pot is going to be holding the glass. We want to get temperatures of
around
Gilbert,
1,000 degrees, 1100. Ed really wants to extract glass.
Yes, that's centigrade, and so hot, and we cannot afford to lose that heat.
So what sort of glass or glass components are we going to use?
Yes, let me show you the glass.
All we've got is glass.
Wow.
Now this, in actual fact, is 1,800-year-old glass. This, last time it saw the light of day was during the time of the Emperor Hadrian.
There's no evidence that glass was ever made in Roman Britain, only recycled. Apart from archaeological evidence, all we have to go on are images like this one, found on a Roman lamp dating to the 1st century AD.
If you look closely, you might be able to work out a figure on this side.
This guy here, he's blowing glass.
We assume that what he's got here is a blowpipe with a vessel being formed at the end.
We hope it doesn't all fall in the first 2 hours, eh?
So it is beginning, actually.
It works. It works.
Yeah.
What we've got to do is treat the kiln, and it's not even dry. We've got to treat the kiln as if it were a piece of ceramics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the first few hours.
That's right. They're crucial. They're crucial. Otherwise, what we'll do is split the thing apart.
I don't know if anyone's told Phil, but he'll be expected to be there around midnight tonight when our newly cleaned Roman glass goes into the furnace. Very early, day 3. And despite problems with wobbly chimneys and a small accident with the roof of the furnace, our enthusiastic team are delighted to be able to report that they've managed to reach 1,000 degrees and are now ready to charge the furnace with the first shovel of Roman glass.
We're going to be doing this, you know, 6 times at least tonight, because it's going to take a few shovelfuls to fill the furnace, right? You ready, Phil?
Okay.
That looks good. That looks good. Door back on. And it didn't even pop.
Look at that.
It didn't even pop.
And you only lost 10 degrees.
Oh, what?
Hey, so far.
Oh, wow, look at that fire now.
Yeah, listen to it.
That's 1,050.
Yeah?
Ooh, we'll get our 1,100.
Yes, we will.
First time this glass has been warm in 2,000 years.
Yeah.
Well, the sun is reasonably high in the sky before day 3 begins for the rest of us. And as Adrian takes a ride out to take a look at the floor surface in our recently widened trench, Phil and I are eager to see if our glass furnace survived the night. How's it been going?
Brilliantly.
Never doubted it for a minute.
You look done to a turn, Gilbert.
Thank you. Lots of little disasters, well, lots of little setbacks, but plenty of climbacks. You know, it's brilliant. It's
So
really...
how far have you got?
Oh, we've been as high as 1260.
1260?
Yeah. But that's probably flame temperature. I don't think the refractories, I don't think the pot's got much above 1050. But we got good glass in there with a lot of bubbles in it.
It looked pretty good to me last night when I left.
I'm just getting ready to stir it.
If this chimney was working efficiently, then the bellows wouldn't be needed. 2 chimneys, it's now been decided, would have made it easier to control the temperature. But this furnace has done its job, and soon we'll have the rare opportunity of trying some glass blowing with genuine Roman glass. Out at the furnace, the learning experience continues, and after several unsuccessful attempts to produce a new object with our Roman glass, we're now reaching the better quality, purer glass at the bottom of the pot.
It's beautiful, isn't it? I mean, it just looks so magical. Oh, that looks wonderful. So it's that you blow the glass a little bit and then swing it to get it to...
Yeah. Well, you can make it elongate. Basically, we're working with gravity.
So what sort of shape are you trying to make it, Ed? It's changed
Basically, a
from that.
small conical vessel, like a cone beaker. It's going to be smaller than most of the archaeological ones that we've found.
That is looking nice.
Looks nice.
The hotter it is, the runnier it is, right? Nice and hot.
Oh, really? Are we somewhere near there, Ed?
Yeah, we're very
I reckon
near.
I sort of sense.
Yeah, I'm not going to try too hard for conical here. We've got a nice thickish bottom, which probably means we'll have a crack. I'm going to go in for the punty, so if you can just stay out for a minute and then warm up while I'm getting the punty.
I think I'm going to have to stay off the. I'm going to have to stay off the doings.
Yeah, well, try and do it as best as you can.
Okay.
Anytime you can come round. All and sundry, watch out, because he's a danger with that thing in his hands. Yes.
Okay.
Yep, I think we've got it.
One of these fine days, we're actually going to do this, Ed.
Okay.
Brilliant.
There you
Oh,
go.
wow.
Now, you take that one.
Got it.
Magic. Get rid of it. Watch out for your hands.
All right, all
my
right, all
friend.
right. So you'd be like a sort of almost like a stemmed wine glass. You could leave it on, could you?
Well, no, because it's a very poor junction. That's the whole point. When we crack it off, it should come off and just leave the scar that you find on handmade glass.
What are you looking for now, Ed? That I
I
mean,
just want to warm it up enough to open it out. I want to go more conical with it because it's just a pretty nondescript little bag of a vessel at the moment.
Wouldn't that do?
Well,
You're
I don't
artistic.
know. I mean, yeah. Well, I mean, I'm just ambitious.
Oh,
that's
that's
all. you see.
beautiful.
It's coming along
Oh, look
nicely.
at that. Oh, that's lovely.
Let's get to the sawdust.
And the rim is not going to be finished any further?
No, no. Well, I mean, there's no way I can actually straighten it.
And then just
now.
cover it straight up?
Yeah. Now,
Oh,
you
wow.
see, that's the way. That's why that joint is made that way. So,
It's crucial now that the glass is given time to cool down, so it's probably going to be the end of the day before we can have another look at our conical beaker.
We're going to risk it?
So, a productive 3 days, and all that remains to be done now is to take a look at our recycled Roman glass beaker.
Sort of excavating for you, isn't it, Phil? It's good, isn't it? Yeah.
There we go.
It was much bluer, greenier when it went in, Ed. Will
it's
it
very
clean
small.
up?
Oh yeah,
Will it
yeah.
clean
That'll
up?
come off with a bit
But
of
that
soap and
is
water.
steaming, isn't it?
So was it worth having to miss all that sleep for?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'd do it again, but not tonight.